Hello, welcome back to Trains and World 5 for the send-off range of TSW5 into TSW6, where we're focusing on all the routes that were released during TSW6's era. 5-0, I mean. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into Boston to Worcester. We're not doing the full route because it will take an hour 20. I can't see absolutely nothing. Right, that should be enough. Yeah, that should be correct. For you. Release you. Independent is Jenkins. Good. Oh, and good, we've got a mix as well. We've got the doubles and the singles as well. So we're pretty much on the last route, American route, that has been released by Dovetail. And then the third party. Technically. This is the last route, even though obviously the F-59 and then the free gameplay pack for Boston Sprinter came out as well. But we're not... Gameplay packs, I'm not counting that as a run on here. But we might with the guard mode. And a further look back and stuff. But obviously we've got the F-59 on there as well, which I think actually came out probably before this, or did, no, this came out, was it that first or did that come out first? I can't remember. Anyway, like I said, we're not going to go the full way. We'll do a couple stations. There will be no editing note in this. This 100% will be just war footage. Unedited footage. Once again, I'm recording this way before Dovetail Direct live stream. So roughly now it's 5 days beforehand. So I don't know what's in there because I am not an ambassador and I don't work for Dovetail. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button if you want a guaranteed unbiased thought of the game to what some people will think of the ambassadors. I'm just going to navigate the coast. Okay, the trainer coast. Let me out the camera, please. Thank you. This is one heck of a noisy beast. There isn't actually any Amtrak stuff in. There might be one on its way though. But I guarantee it's not. So like I said, we'll go a couple stops and that'll do. So I'm roughly looking at, give or take, half hour or so. Just over half hour. When I get to doing guard mode, that doesn't have to be a TSW5 route. As long as it's got guard mode on it, it will be done. Nope, just MBTA stuff. Even though this technically was called MBTA commuter, it doesn't actually get called that. It's Boston to Worcester. That looks like the coachy sort of smoke coming out of it. Anyway. I will just use that and then do that. Because we're stuck at 10 for a while. Not now, we're not. We can go up to 30. 215 anyway. Which I'm just going to allow the game to drain the ghost. Oh, we've got a trophy. 46 miles apparently I've just done. That's surprising, considering this is technically counting it as the second run I've done on the route. Because if you don't know, back a couple months ago I had a very bad crash with the game and it made my save data go corrupt. So it wiped all of my save data. I wouldn't think of it unless it counts the Boston run as well. Boston Sprinter runs as well. In that. As it were. Which is quite possible. Once again, I'm driving with dynamic weather turned on. So the weather might change. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to check out the other videos in the send-off. I've done West Coast Main Line South. I have done Frankfurt Fulda, San Bernardino, the 390 Pendolino, and we've done also the Flux Terrain Vöcktalen. And that was also on Schnellfasterlecker Kornaken. On the revamped timetable. I have got the mastery on, but I don't know where the mastery is on this route. Plus the mastery might end up being, shut up, down here somewhere. And it smells like someone's got a sodden bonfire again. If you are curious, the Frankfurt Fulda and this is getting recorded at the exact same time frame. Literally after each other. I think I was supposed to stop back there, but never mind. Yeah, just fall off the train because the sodding AI hasn't decided to do that. Why are we bouncing up and down? That's a bit freaky, we're bouncing up and down. I did press the close button. That's a bit freaky, we're bouncing literally all over the place. That's because the solid door didn't want to shut. Anyway, enough this bounciness, let's get out of there. So obviously, if you didn't know, obviously that is where you go off on Boston Sprinter. which has another MBTA on its way in. Once again, an MBTA turns up. They are on full, aren't they? It's weird what Americans have to just go, now let's have the full brightness up. So I'm is that looks a bit better when it comes to this situation. I will put it up to bright lights now as from the outside. Yeah, the road is a bit freaky. They literally despawn in a cliff wall. Once again, I will use photo mode at some point to get the thumbnail for the video, which you will know already. Even though we have got the safety systems of A access and ATC, we will max out at 79 miles an hour. At some point. So obviously if it wasn't a route which was announced that includes MBTA, what would your would you want to see another MBTA route in TSW? Especially if I go over here, one of the routes that go off that way. As it were in the game as well. Obviously if it wasn't announced. Because like I said, I don't know what's been announced because I'm doing this in advance. This is one heck of a weird station. Because in truth, why did they put that fence there? Couldn't they have had cross-platform change through the carriage, for the cars, through the passenger cars? The other reason why I'm doing every route, all the routes and Loco DLCs, is not just so I can just to play, just to get a chance to play them all, as it were, and have the fun on them. If that is the full route or not, it's obviously different, but because this won't be obviously like West Coast Main Line over Shap will not be the full thing. Mineral will not be the full thing, and also the E94 definitely won't be the full thing. Because I will have to find a somewhat decent service for the guard mode one, and that also includes, when we get to it as well, Peninsula Corridor, which will be the last one, which I will admit on this, but these might still be releasing while TSW6 has been obviously released into perhaps early access or even into full release. So bear that in mind as well. But it won't hold me back on releasing content for that. Any more and it would bite me. So what should we do? We'll go until, what was it, 8:40, say 5, so we're going to perhaps Wesley Hills, perhaps, or Square, perhaps, just so that it gets a decent run. Sun's not in the right spot really for photo half though. Well, the system's allowed me up to 75.9, and we can go up to 79 miles an hour. It's not 88 miles an hour. But we've also got the stopping at 0.8 miles. If you haven't done so as well on there, don't forget to go and check out my live streams. They're all available on the channel. And they do, in fact, have their own playlist for you to find as well. Like these four as well. Which hasn't actually, as the point of time while I'm recording this, been done. Shut the fuck up. I wonder why it told us. That's interesting. We're in the platform, but something tells me it shouldn't have stopped me up this far. Told me to stop down here a bit more. Probably about where the first car is. Well, we've got 2 doubles, 3 doubles, and 2 singles. Now, I wonder if MBTA will ever obviously upgrade to electric locos. Because that would be some very curious to see if they ever did. If they ever did, because let's be fair, diesels are not going to last much longer in being used because of the environmental side of things. Those annoying idiots. Well, I'm there because I don't agree with it, but plus I think it'd probably be cheaper in the long run actually for, because diesel's probably not cheap. And then it might even, because I know these are what, diesel electric, aren't they? These are, let me out the camera, because these are diesel electric, aren't they? From oh yeah, we're trying to turn anyway. Just noticed that. But yeah, been interesting if it was 2025, but there. There isn't a horn sequence on this, is there? No. Oh no, there is. It's there. Up that way. And you know what the time is. Not that button, not that button. Not that button either. That button. We'll get there eventually. Right, zoom it in. Let's get the thumbnail sorted out. Just blur the full background out. And just have the logo on the shot. Rotate it to some side. And let's go put the exposure down. The saturation can go right up. Vision can go a tad down. Brightness can go up a tad. And that should about do. Perfect for a thumbnail. And I will just send up to that as well. While I'm at it. That's going to tick down very soon for the 60 ohm. It's taking its sweet time to upload. You're not biting me. Hey. Let's have that window open. I'm acknowledging it going up for some unknown reason. I don't know why. .1 miles into Wensleydale's Farms. Let's go Wallace and Gromit. If you know, you know on that one. Or is it Ronald Weasley? The proper Harry Potter, not that series which is being filmed. Which I can see flopping hard. I'm just curious if we got anything up our arse. We've got a freight up our arse. Extra Boston Deframian. Which is going to be an interesting one because none of them have any of the safety systems involved. So, and I prefer to drive with that. With the, as you can tell, the signal's greyed out. I'm not speeding according to that. We are, however, going faster than cars. At least. Right, we've been going for about 24 minutes, so about another, say, 5, 6, another 5, 10 minutes, say minutes to go. Minutes until I'll end it. I'll end it at a station, though, you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we'll go after perhaps Wensleydale's Farms. I'm just going out the coast because the 60's coming up at a quite a quick pace. Because we're flying through past a lot of stations, you'll only stop at this direction in the evening. very light, minimal brake. That should help us get it down a little bit quicker. There we go. Now it's ticking down. That should hopefully go down one more. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, single decker cab car. With one of these on the rack. I'm surprised none of the other Lycos are hobbling around here. I will say this, but does the MBTA own any other locos? Or is it just the two which are in game? Or do they have a diesel on multiple units? And yeah, the stars, that's facing the wrong way, but it's supposed to be that way around. The stars always lead, apparently. Have they used Train Simulator Classic sounds for this? Because that's a bit of a Train Simulator Classic called the cutter to it. We'll let it close before we come into Wesley Farms. Or as I'm starting to call it, Wesleydale. Not even Wesleydale. I cannot do a Wallace accent. My very cool team. Ugh. Oh, they're that long. I was going to say that might be acceptable, but I don't think it is. Why not we do one of these and then a flyby, because we haven't done one of those yet. Let's not zoom in though, because that looks a bit too close. This is going to be after a very quick one because we're two stations very close together. And we might end up ending at Wesley Hills, or we might look at to see how far the next station is. Because I have got at least a couple more minutes I can go, so I've got at least 15 or so minutes before I need to think about getting myself set up to go out to work. Can't. What's that? 21. Once again, that's not that far either. not going to be a fast flyby, but I will get one. Fly camera, fly! Flyby time. I've just noticed you can actually see how high that is, a steep hill we're going up. Anyway. You know what? Let's go, like I said, let's go up to Wherley Square. That is full brake. Wrong side. Please don't shut the right side. Thank you. So yeah, we'll go up to the next stop. So why not? Let me out the camera, please. Thank you. Let's do one thing. Flag it out. I haven't done that for a while. So yeah, we'll go up to Wesley Square, then I'll end it. Because I haven't got an hour 20. Well, an hour and 25 really. So what's next after this one? It will be West Coast Main Line over Shat. Most definitely driving the Class 87. To look forward for. Do that one. Like once again, that will not be the full route, that will just be a portion of it, like this one has been. And that one might end up ending on the move. Then after that it will be the Little Span and Mittenwald Barn. Well, I'll make that on stop anyway. So, thank you very much for watching this send-off part for TSW5. And hopefully TSW6 will be a much better quality and in terms of frame rate as well. So I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. for whenever the next set of videos will go live. Or obviously a live stream. I will see you in that one, in the next one. So thank you very much for watching once again, and have an awesome day. I will also say, you're going to enjoy a little bit of a departure. So I will shut the doors, mute my mic, so I shut up. Have an awesome day. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. I was not expecting that to be behind me. Oh my word. That's a bit freaky to have one of those shoving behind you. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome day. Goodbye.